Welcome to Chalk and Cheese Podcast. One DJ, podcast, one comedian, two other guys. Chalk and Cheese. Come on.
Welcome everybody to the Chalk and Cheese Podcast. There's only 3 of us in today. We've got Ceesix, White Yardie, Kane Brown, no Dizzle today, and no Chris Savage. Yeah, but don't worry, they'll be back soon.
They've not been evicted.
Yeah, week 53.
Yeah,
and it's the new year now, so
yes.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All of that. Happy New Year.
You're not hot tonight, you caught?
Boy, it's the new year, new me.
Is it? You want to sweat the weight off.
That's the answer for everything. Yes.
Rascal.
Nah, not really. It's not hot in here. I'm good. Why not troubling him for his coat?
Nah, man, but you got layers on, man. You got layers on. You got that look like a jumper under that hoodie.
Yeah, jumper.
It's a t-shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So, New Year's resolutions. Anybody got any?
I don't really do them something there, no.
You don't set goals for the new year?
No, I have a plan, but I don't really start plan at the beginning of the year. I start plan from before the year end. Like, I don't really get into that. Cause depends on what you do. If you do it, if you think about business wise, career wise, you don't really plan at the beginning of the year because you might have things at the early part of the year, so you have to start plan from the year before.
Yeah, of course.
Every year you set the typical one. Oh, I'm gonna eat more healthy. I'm gonna lose weight, and by the time you blink 2 times at December, you say wait, next year again.
But you know what though? I'll be honest. We've been having this long ongoing thing about cooking and whatever, and I can see you can cook.
Yeah,
and that's a bad thing sometimes when you can cook your own food. Because you get into habits where you have fried chicken, you have fried fish, you have fried this,
too much butter and
yeah, man, I'm telling you. So for me, I make it. I don't eat my own food. I don't eat Jamaican food really, you know.
Yeah.
Once every 3-4 weeks, I'll eat Jamaican food.
Yeah, it is a.
So what do you do? So what do you eat?
So I'll eat like I'll do like bulgur wheat. With salmon, bulgur wheat. So instead of rice, bulgur wheat.
It's nice, you know.
Yeah, man, you don't know.
It's nice. Listen, bulgur wheat. Bulgur wheat. It is nice and it tastes just like rice.
Yeah, but just in name alone, bulgur wheat.
It's got double something and less
good for you,
and
man.
half the calories.
Bulgur wheat.
Bulgur.
No,
I'm saying,
it's nice, bro.
But what this is Jamaica's for you though. That's why they always like with blood pressure and diabetes, you know, because they're always taking the piss at everybody else.
What's a bulgur wheat?
No, but
bulgur wheat.
Right. So
why
wheat I eat.
Are you finding a why in that? There's no why in that.
Bulgur wheat.
Bulgur.
Hey, it's nice, man.
So
trust me.
avocados. I eat enough avocados.
Yeah.
I eat probably about 4 avocados a week.
Pear.
Yeah. What other avocado you know?
A pear it near, man.
It's
but
avocado.
When that Jamaica come in and say you want avocado, pear.
So wait,
say pear.
So all right, so if somebody bought you a pear,
it's a pear.
So what would you? So how would you differentiate between a pear, like the one that's like more like an apple, and an avocado? What would you say the difference? So if you
pear and pear.
So if you went to the shop and said, "Give me a pear," and they bought out.
No, man, I say next pear.
The next pear. But it was funny. When we went out the other day to eat, he couldn't even order a drink. He's trying to get a double whatever and Coke. They didn't understand him. So I believe him. He would just say, give me the next one.
Yeah, pear.
No one don't understand him. This is your life.
Jamaica on the side. I say pear.
Yeah.
This is.
We don't say fruit pear.
But it's avocado.
We don't say fruit pear.
Avocado. But we're in England and he's talking like he's in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah.
So you've got no resolutions.
No, as I said, every year you come up with the same ones and like mine. That's a mine probably more like me just get more focus. Sometimes I lose track and I always say I go get focus and then through the year you lose focus of what you originally set out for. So every year I say I go do this. Stop focus on certain things when you really concern you. Sometimes sometimes you can easily get distracted in other people's business. Where it's like, yo, forget about that. So little things like them things I just need to deal with bad habits as well. No, to put it this way, this year I said to myself, I don't really have no time for bad energy, bad vibes, anything negative around me. So as soon as there is that bad vibes and negative energy around me, I just step away from it. One time, not even want to try entertain it. Just step away and keep moving. You know what I mean? Because you waste too much time with that.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I agree, man. I agree.
I've been doing that for a while. I feel like I've had a turning point for the past few weeks. My focus is different. So this year, there's a lot that I've got planned this year. 100%. So, and every year I say, oh yeah, and I should do this but this year, and when you get older, you realize time's short, man.
Yeah, time don't wait for
nobody.
What?
Time, man.
Time don't wait for nobody.
You know, sometimes you look in the mirror and you say, fucking heck. Yeah, man, I gotta move fast if I want to get what I want to get. I have to move fast.
So what's your resolutions then?
Mine is to stay healthy, because I do eat healthy anyway. Train more, because I haven't been training really. So I started training today, put in a big workout, but every day.
Okay.
Every day.
You're doing a 7-day thing.
7 days.
See, that's like me. When me used to train, like me half if me can't give it at least 6 days a week, me feel like me can't do it.
You're like an all or nothing kinda.
I mean, I feel like me get.
But do you not feel that's where people always drop off of their goals or their resolutions, because they go too hard and it's unrealistic? So if you try and go every day, and it's not realistic for the year.
When I say, I'm not saying I'm going gym every day, but there's something going, some form of exercise or something I'm doing every day. See, even if one day I'm at home,
fridge one day.
No, but even if for half an hour, I'm doing like stretching or press ups or
something.
You're gonna stay active.
When you see me in March, trust me what I'm telling you.
We'll see you and
face is chiseled,
see you and pop.
Yeah.
Why? Look on him.
Face is chiseled. Trust me, when I say I'm
your work, you're on it.
It's done now, because I felt like I've been just I'm gonna go tomorrow, and then something happened. Always something happened. That's life, innit? So you've got to just say, right, no more excuses. Like zero excuses.
I feel like the new year, all right, I feel like there's two things. Obviously, if you set yourself a goal or you want to make a change, you just got to start now. Then, do you get what I'm saying? You got to start now. They don't wait for tomorrow.
No delay.
But the new year is like a reset button. Do you get what I'm saying? You can use that as moving
not
forward.
In everywhere. Because some people might feel like reset button, so them can go out, they go do a bag of things and
technically, obviously, don't use that. Don't use the word
follow
literally.
It follow you.
Don't use it literally, but
don't be a Dominic Sinclair, you know.
How long ago was that?
It's long.
10 years must be.
No, man, it's not 10 years.
About 8.
It's long.
Must be about 7 or 8.
Nah, man, probably
you think
6.
That
social media, Instagram was about 7 years ago.
You know what? I think you might be right. You know, it might be like 7 years.
Yeah, man.
And every year it just comes back round.
Yeah, man, they're just memeing him, bro.
But you know what? This year I think last year was less. I saw less than before.
Yeah, what, of him?
Yeah.
Like, people
it's just dying out now.
No, but the man must have went into like witness protection or something.
Done something, man. It's unfair. It's unfair. I think he got like super hyper bullied, and I don't like that.
But do you know what though? If that happened now.
It did happen. Someone tried to outdo him.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you. They were trying to get the popularity from that.
Yeah. But it's not gonna happen again.
It's not the original.
It was authentic. It was organic. You can't eat pom pom on New Year's and set it up and everyone's gonna.
They don't care no more. They don't care no more.
The fact was that he wasn't meant to get catched and didn't want to get catched.
I don't even think he thought about getting catched. They probably started about it. He was drunk. You can't say he didn't want to get catched, bro. He was on the stairs. He didn't care.
This was before people were using phones for things.
He didn't care. No, it wasn't.
No, he was drunk, bro. And
no, he didn't care. You said he didn't want to get caught. That means he had in his mind, let's try a thing. I think he just didn't care. And then when because even when his brethren was like, Celestio, what are you doing, bro? He was like, what? Did he see it? Do you remember? He was like, what? Like, I don't think he cared. He was proper out of it. He was like,
no, it's because it was the beginning of social media at the time when it happened. It was very early in social media days, so he never knew
what was gonna happen. He was the first
viral.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. He was the first viral where everybody was talking about this guy. The man was he working at Ladbrokes or something? He had to leave his job.
You know what?
There was at the Christmas party, innit?
That's bad. Like, seriously, like, I actually think, like, is the fact that he didn't, you know, like, this new generation is very snowflakey.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, you know, like, a lot of people suffer from depression. It's like, for simple things. I'm not knocking anyone that's suffering from depression or not. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, of course.
What I'm saying is, like, the generation are getting weaker and weaker. Do you get what I'm saying? They get stressed out so easy.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that he didn't do anything silly, like, or didn't. Because
he could have. Because he could have taken his job. That affects his money.
Affects his.
So then he could have.
It affects his whole family. Like, do you think if your brother was Dominic Sinclair and the man said, "Yo, Kane, I said, hey, what for your brother?" What would you say? He'd be like, "Boy, I ain't."
But you know what it is?
I don't chat to them, boy.
But you know what's funny though?
I don't chat to them, man.
In real terms, obviously you're not meant to do them things out the door, obviously. But what did he really do for him to get? Do you understand what I mean? Like, that's his business. Listen, what he did was embarrassing, but it was embarrassing to him.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
All right, listen. I'm not justifying anybody bullying him, I'm not justifying that. But what he did, remember, as I said, now, everything that is seen, you become desensitized.
Yeah.
So once you see it, you become desensitized. So now, in hindsight, we're like, oh, what? But if you were like seeing it, was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, who does this?
At that time,
who does that?
Of course. Like now, even if
but she's a boss. I still think she bossed.
Yeah,
she's a boss because listen, back in the day,
that's meant to be the other way around.
Yeah,
in your head, you're thinking, in your head. But like you said, she bossed him.
Yeah.
And but he just wanted to.
Anyway, forget all that Dominic stuff. As I said, I feel like in terms of New Year's resolutions, I feel like it's a good time to just new energy, get your positive energy going, and like start the year, and do your best to keep up with whatever you start. Like, that is the main thing. Yeah. So I don't suggest that, like, if you want to start going gym, I don't suggest that you go 7 days a week. Not you personally, but
I'm not saying I meant going.
Yeah.
I heard you.
But I meant like someone who like wants to start getting fit. I wouldn't suggest that they jump in head first, deep end 7 days a week or whatever, because they'll burn themselves out.
Of course. And they'll lose motivation as well. When
the whole
days
change
they don't want
of
to go.
life will be like, you know what, I can't take the change.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, but mine are, I'm going to stop being late to places.
Well, you were early today.
Yep. No, I actually stopped. Not stop being late, but I made a conscious effort to be on time or early from in the middle of December, because like, it's like, well, you know what, I'm going to do better.
Okay.
Yeah. So I made a conscious effort, and now I'm going to be like very, 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 very conscious about it. I'm going to give myself extra time. These are things that I don't usually do.
Yeah.
So there's that. I'm going to be less impulsive. I'm a very impulsive person. Like, I act upon my ideas. I'm not saying that because I feel like too many people have ideas and just leave them.
Don't do nothing with it.
Don't do nothing with them.
Yeah.
But I'm the complete opposite. Like, I'll be like, rah.
You jump on everything.
I'm doing and then next minute, I've done it.
Head the chicken.
I've done it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be bad because like sometimes things lack planning.
Yeah.
So I need to keep the attitude of doing, because I'm a doer. I'm not a talker, I'm a doer.
But be selective about
be a bit more selective
and
then do a bit more planning.
Yeah.
So
do a bit more admin before you implement it, kind of thing.
Yeah. But sometimes I feel like that's where you get lost in translation. That's what's in because I've had ideas, brought it to the table, start talking about it, researching it, then doubt kicks in, and all of, like the pessimistic people start, it's not gonna work. And then it doesn't go nowhere. So that's where I get impulsive.
So that's why you do it, to stop getting to that stage.
Yeah. But now I've done it a bit too many times, and it's still
kids are on the street and shit, and you're like
I ain't got that bad yet.
The next idea is the £1 million idea, trust me.
Ain't got that bad yet. But there's definitely a few things that I could have done better.
But is it ideas to do with money, to do with business?
They're all mainly business, yeah.
Okay.
Mainly business. I'm very impulsive when it comes to business. Like, I get an idea and then that's it, I'm on it. That's me. I've been independent from when I was like young.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Looking after myself. So I need to make money. I need to make money, save money, invest money, and teach my children about money, and be brave with money, because fortune favors the brave.
Yeah, 100%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I know people that lose as well.
Yeah.
Like, look at T-Pain. T-Pain was on 40 million in his bank,
Yeah.
And down to zero. Couldn't feed his kids, had to borrow money.
Yeah, but that's because he didn't manage his money well. It's about
from 40 million.
He's like the lotto lout.
Remember him?
Yeah, 10 million.
With the
Michael
Carroll.
Yeah.
He spent too much money in the club.
Yeah, now listen, I don't know. I don't think I could come back from that.
No, but sometimes fame and that, it fucks you up, because you see, there's a difference between earning money, like going out and earning.
No, of course.
And then getting that instant success.
Yeah.
Like, he come out, his first tune was what was his tune? Sprung. Then he was gone, and he come out with the new. Like, I know people were using auto tune, but he owned the auto tune.
Yeah.
And then T-Pain was the man.
Yeah.
Everything. So that 40 million, he probably earned it in a year and a half.
Yeah, but
probably. And it's so hard to get that right. And he might have been 20, 21.
Wasn't that long ago, was it?
I don't know how old he is.
Is what will happen with somebody like them lifestyle. Them change them lifestyle, like everything just develops.
Yeah, but that's how life is, isn't it? Because your lifestyle changes anyway.
Yeah.
If you become a number one artist tomorrow, you just ain't gonna. You can't roll around your friend them. You can't go at the play. You have to change your lifestyle.
Yeah, I get that, but how do you go from having 40 million to nothing?
Yeah, because people,
he said he bought a Bugatti.
Yeah, that's it. But cash.
And then I think he must have had an accident in it, and then sent it back and lost, I don't know, 400 grand or something like that. Some madness like that.
And another thing that these guys do, they get themselves in so much trouble and they pay their way out of trouble.
Yeah.
That's what enough people do.
Yeah, there's a lot of money that...
Lawyers and... Hush money and silence money. There's enough people that getting paid up. Do you hear about Miley Cyrus?
The 300 million?
300 million.
No, but hold on. What's that?
The flower gun.
$300.
300 million.
What was that?
I think
that could never have been...
I think it's 300 million US.
That was silly. You're mad.
For a song, it can't be.
What song do you know that make 300 million?
It can't be.
What should I offer?
You know, Miley Cyrus. I don't even. She did for a line.
It was 7 words. 7 words.
Things we run things no run we.
Yeah.
And he sued her because he copyrighted the words "flower gun."
From years ago.
You know flower gun.
Yeah. From years ago.
Bounce. Him saying,
oh, maybe a 300 million Jamaica.
It must be 300 million Jamaica.
Listen, it must be.
Because if him there Jamaica 300 million US right now, the world would have known.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The world do know.
No, but he would have known more.
But 300 million is how much? That must be what, about £2 million maybe?
I don't know. It's only for dollars.
But it's about 2 million, yeah.
Yeah, about 2 million.
Yeah, about 2 million.
So that's a lot. That's only for money still.
It's about 3.5 million American dollars.
Yeah.
Nah, man, not even that much. Because remember the pound's weak now, you know. Yeah. So it's probably about 2.
Let me
2.8. Or trust me, the pound's weak, you know.
But also back to the New Year thing, yeah, is like what you say. If people have an idea, don't wait for the year. Just get on with it, get it done, and. The thing women are like, I always have some people that talk about, oh, new year, new me, and new this, new that. But by next week, then back to the same thing. You know, you have some girl out there talk about, oh, me done with the man, me don't want him again. And then next week she bend over and I say, last time, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what though? That's because they set things unrealistic.
Yeah,
so you have to have realistic goals and say, right, do you know what? This is what I'm aiming for, and you take baby steps.
But you know, I make me laugh with everybody on social media about 2020 vision.
Yeah.
Because I know 2020.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, vision. I mean, I said, so last year, did blind. All of a sudden, everybody can't see now, yeah? Idiot, them.
No, man.
But anyway, man, happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully everybody out there set them goals, stick to them goals, keep to it. And if you don't worry, man. Don't wait till next year. You're there January. January don't done yet.
2.2 million.
You get me? So keep going.
American.
Don't give up.
That's not big money.
That's a good.
No, but as in like,
flower gun.
You thought it was $300 million just a minute ago.
$300 million, I thought, American dollars.
Yeah, that's right.
Because when the American news are writing it and they used 300 million.
Yeah, but they have to make it an attractive.
They gotta make it a good story.
Make it attractive. If they said, oh, he sued her for 2 million. That's not going to get as much eyes on it. 300 million.
But
what?
That saying, it's mad. That's a normal saying. Like, innit? We run things don't run we.
Yeah, but
copyright is copyright. The law is the law. I respect him for copywriting it, and I respect him for going and chasing for it.
And imagine, this was 20 odd years ago that he wrote that song. 20 odd years ago.
Yeah, right now he's not. What? He was not, because that tune ain't even big. He was never gonna get royalties.
What? He's living good.
He's smart.
Anyway, next topic. So, talking about the start of the year, before everything was going to start well, and then Donald Trump decides to... Now I'm going to go straight into it, man. Donald Trump decided he wants to attack Iran. So basically, he's killed... They're painting him as a warlord, whether he is or not, whether he's a good guy or bad guy.
The Americans are painting him as a warlord.
Yeah, but the media
to justify
the media, that's what it is. And so now, this guy was like second in command in Iran, and he helped. But he was helping the West fight ISIS and stuff like that as well. But apparently, he has done a lot of bad things as well. Yeah. But America, Donald Trump, got the man killed, blatant about it as well on Twitter. Oh, we had to get rid of him. He's a bad guy. And so now everybody's like feeling it now, like, Ross, what's going to happen next? Because there's got to be some retaliation.
Because World War III is trending.
That's no joke.
Yeah, World War III is trending.
Yeah.
Like the tag. Like, my daughter's scared. She's saying like that.
What's going on?
Yeah, because World War. That's.
But alright. So see with this here, like first thing first. Just the other day, them not give him something called impeach him.
Yeah, but it's basically to impeach him. Let me tell you, I read this this analogy here, and it was like basically because his party are the majority party.
Yeah,
he has to then to be impeached.
He has to go
above. He has to go to his peers.
Yeah.
So the analogy I read was like, I can't remember it word for word, but it was like basically a man gets caught cheating and has to go and stand up in front of his mates.
That's right.
And convince his mates that he
didn't do it.
That he didn't. So
they say okay.
So and then that's
so
it basically.
Yeah,
so you go there and the man them are gonna say, no, I don't think he did. So that's basically what it is. He's got to go and speak to his guys for in front of his guys.
Thing. So now, thing with it, right? It's like because the war, if it does kick off, that there's a war happening, yeah. Like it's not gonna take place in America. It's not gonna take place in England. It's gonna take place in the Middle East. That's where it's gonna take place. That's why them probably not fearing it so much.
Yeah, but
because they're far. No, because they're far away from it.
No, but that's not how it works. I
know that's not how it works. But that's how it is. Because remember, watch this. Right now in the Middle East, there's American soldiers.
Yeah.
There's American base.
Yeah.
Why? If you're not from the country, why are you have a base in a next people country? In America, none of the other country them not have no base there. So and army there so set up.
Yeah,
ready
because
for
they
war.
obviously they paint pictures that the Middle East, that these countries are unstable and they're there to, stabilize the governments and offer assistance. That's all that narrative that they sell. But the point is that you are now creating enemies that will retaliate on your soil.
But not as a collective though. What Yardie saying?
No.
Yeah.
He's talking about the so-called war of me fire, you fire, me fire, you fire. But where the fear is about retaliation in general.
Yeah,
because
people,
the West,
attacking
the West. So by invading these countries, we always make ourselves targets. So any form of terrorism that happens in the West, we do that by entering their territory and oppressing their people. So their people in the land of the West will get their own back the way they know how. Yeah, and that is war that everyone's scared.
But that's more like what Yardie was saying. That's not. That's more of an individual thing, where it's like little cell groups that are gonna.
It's not like
But in Iran, you see, like what they did with Iraq. That's what they did with Iraq. You know, remember they invaded Iraq and lied and said they had weapons of mass destruction, and Saddam Hussein's got this and he's hiding this and blah blah blah, and they lied. They lied. They never found nothing.
But they like to justify the war. But
that's what I'm trying to say. But this is what they're doing now.
But look what I've seen this here. I'm not sure how real this is here, but it says this. This was a post from the 10th of November, 2019. Iran discovers new oil field with over 50 billion barrels.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, this is not a coincidence.
Yeah, but
because every time there's a war or every time there's an invasion, it's usually got to do with oil and money.
With Colonel Gaddafi, he wanted to unite Africa and use gold as the standard
currency.
Right, so they would trade. They'd forget about the dollar and they trade in gold because that's what Africa's rich in.
Africa's rich in that,
They're not having that. Why would? Because then that's gonna fuck up their money. Because everything's about money and power. Everything.
100%.
Everything.
That's always the case when they kick off a war or start a war. It's based on things like that. What I'm saying is that Donald Trump, by him doing that, remember, it's like, all right, so with Iran, said kick off with Iran. The war would kick off in Iran, where it looks like that's where they set the first pace now, where him kill the man. So their leaders, their people are gonna be there while the war is happening.
Yeah, but that's if
Trump are gonna be in probably one place where nobody can get to, where no war not happening.
Yeah, but that is just the basic way of thinking of it. Because if they retaliate. And they want
Iran.
Yeah, if
they're going to.
If they retaliate, they want to go for Mike Pompeo, Donald Trump, and someone else. Yeah, they want to go for
Boris
them.
Yangoto?
They want them. So they're not trying to fight. They said. Remember, I sent it to the group. They were saying they don't want to hurt
innocent people. Yeah, but
they want.
But there's gonna be casualties.
Of course, there's always casualties of war. But my point is, saying that the war is going to be fought in Iran doesn't make sense for Iran. Iran want to bring the war to them. But they're retaliating. They want to bring the war to them. If they're going to retaliate.
Yeah, but
I hear what you're saying.
What is if they say they're not going to?
They don't want to mash up them country.
Why they don't want to mash up their country? They don't want to kill. No, they know who they're going for.
Yes, but what they will do, they will attack American civilians that live in accessible places to them.
Yeah.
So like
the BS.
Yeah.
But that's saying that. But that's thinking basic. Like Iran have
what? They got. It's not that they're gonna.
They got.
I'm not saying that, but they're not
firepower.
They are not gonna attack Americans on American soil unless it's like a
how long's a flight from Iran to America?
Yeah, they'll shoot them out of the sky. You're mad.
But they'll
shoot them out of the sky.
Listen, they want. If they're going to retaliate, they're not just going to kill the troops in America.
No,
in Iran.
No, I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. But anything that happens, it's not going to be like a. It's not going to be like they're going to kill off 1,000 people. That's what I'm saying. You're going to get
small groups that will do things.
That are doing things.
But I'm saying the war itself, the war, the actual. Because what I'm saying is that a couple individuals going and killing people is not a war. They will class it as a terrorism act or retaliation.
Act of war is an act of war, yeah. That's what. So
them
killing that man is an act of war.
Cool, but what I'm saying, war itself.
Yeah, but an act of war is
war.
I get what you're saying, but an act of war is war. So if they went and blew up the Pentagon, that's war. That's an act of war.
Yeah, because they basically killed the vice president of the country. Yeah. That's how he was second in command.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second in command.
They're gonna assassinate Trump, man. Them have to do it. Like, I don't know.
They're not gonna be able to get to him. They're not gonna be able to get to him.
He must have fly soon.
They're not gonna be able to get to him. But there's gonna be repercussions.
I would hope, that the UN can step in. And
they're keeping quiet. UN's kept quiet. England's kept quiet.
England are backing it now, man. They're backing it.
Trump?
You ain't kept up to date.
No, I swear last time you said me not for doing
No,
they are backing it. Boris is back. Boris is backing it.
Backing what?
Backing Trump.
No, the last I heard, Boris and Macron and Angela Merkel was saying, okay, everybody, let's just stay calm type of scenario. Like, let's not do anything hasty.
I'm gonna show
that was the last thing.
I'm gonna show you.
So what Boris said?
I'm gonna show. I'm gonna try
Trump
and find it.
Email him and say, boy, fix up,
You're mad.
Man. Let me tell you who them for send from England got there. The girl Katie Hopkins for got there.
That's
she for the front line.
Yeah, they should send that bitch, man.
Send her out, them explode her for her blood clot titty them what she not have. Me hate the woman,
I know, she's horrible.
Yo, man. She make a comment the other day about something, what she did do? About Stormzy.
Oh, yeah. He was born here and he's privileged.
Yeah, and all something like that. And I mean, I said, this dumb. Yo, me hate the woman.
And you know, because she's broke now, innit? Because she had a lawsuit.
Yo, me go do a video about her. I want to find some real things about her.
Hey, but listen.
Me hate that woman. That passion in the man.
Make sure you take that war on, properly, now that war there, between you and Katie Hopkins might be a war, upon the back of.
Why? But she's got a lot of.
She got a lot of followers.
A lot of racist people that follow her.
You think me give a fuck about them? You think? Hold on. You think none of them?
No, but listen.
Yes.
You got things going on for you.
Yes.
So do you need to pick up a fight with Katie Hopkins?
I could pick a fight with her. I only got about 100 followers.
Sometimes,
but you.
Sometimes it's a thing like this. Yeah. Sometimes it's not even say if you need it, but sometimes you need somebody who will step up and say, yo, she got to take notice of that person, because people do argue back with her. There's people that will cuss her and stuff like that, but she look at them like, But then if somebody know, like, them like, okay, wait, hold on.
I hear you, but he
got a bit of a following behind him who they're cheering him along now. You know what I mean?
But you know what it is with her?
You would have beat her with herself.
But I'll be honest with you, she's the master of hate.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat her. You can't beat someone that like
you can't. That's what she wants. That's what she thrives off of.
And the thing is,
that's what she wants.
She
must get
she's very manipulative.
There's something wrong with her. But that's what she wants. That's how she keeps her name relevant.
She might, if you and I have a battle. Remember, your thing is Instagram. She's on Twitter. She will. I think she'll dapper you still.
I don't think so.
I think so because I think she will. She got not because of who she is and what she is. It's like the argument that you lot will have.
You're coming with sense. You're coming with sense and reason and compassion.
She will get you angry, and once you become angry, you lose the war.
Nope.
She will get you angry, bro.
Nope.
100%.
Look at him trying to stay calm.
He's angry now. He's angry now with the thought of it. She'd win. If it was a cussing match,
she wouldn't, brother.
She's because she's just consumed with hate. That's
she looked like Terminator without the skin, brother. Like
all right.
I'm done with that.
All right, let's
ugly piece
everybody at Katie Hopkins.
Ugly.
Katie Hopkins versus White Yardie.
Yeah. We could do a clash. Instead of your roast, should we do a Katie Hopkins White Yardie
dry doodle that look like cold doodle?
You see that? Yeah, you see that? What that does? Yeah, just for example, yeah, that would only you saying that only feeds that much people. Okay. When she comes with her discussion and she tries to use the intellect and she speaks, she then opens up to a bigger market, and then that's why I say
talk to the man who make Nike have to apologize, dog.
That was different.
So that's different
because Nike knew they were wrong.
You talk to the man who makes
what's that for the
balaclava? Yeah. Talk to the man who make son whatever them name where do they jerk something, take it and apologize, take it off.
There's a difference.
These are companies worldwide. Katie Hopkins only relevant around your side.
Listen, Nike done something.
You're related to her,
bro. Let me talk. Nike done something, and if anyone's related to her, it's you, bro.
No, bro. Yeah?
Anyway, I'm just explaining to you. I'm telling you, there's not every battle you need to pick up.
I have similar ears, you know.
If you
ears look alike,
pick up a war with Katie Hopkins, she will done your dance.
No, me not keep dance. Me not keep dance.
She would done your comedy show.
She wouldn't done the comedy show.
You be in there on your own.
You feel so,
bro? She would done your dance. And I'm saying, don't pick up the fight. Just allow her. Just leave her. She's ignorant. Nike can apologize.
You know what this brings me back to? This sounds like when we are telling about voting.
One second.
Hold on.
Let me finish what I'm saying. No. Wait. Nike can apologize and take down that product.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have a leg to stand on. But you're saying she's consumed with hate. She wants that. So when you come at her and you start on her, she loves that. She thrives off of. So
that's giving her energy.
If Nike were prepared to fight back, you may not have beat them.
Why not?
Because Nike, if they were prepared to stand by their product, like if you tried to try and out a pair of Air Max, for example, you couldn't because they stand by that product. But the product that the balaclava product, they couldn't stand by it, so they let it go. That was a battle. That was a battle that they decided not to fight. But you got to look at picking battles.
So that's what life is about. Back to what you just said now, yeah. It brings him back to the voting thing.
That's all Yardie was doing, was thinking about what he's got to say. Don't forget. Because
it brings me back to the voting situation with you when you said, when me I try to say to you, say, like, it doesn't matter because there's more of them. It's always you guys. We just go in there for the sake of going there. And you said, but if you don't try, we'll never know. At least if we all try, then we can say, okay, we did try, it didn't work. So by you saying to me, it will never, because she would done you down, she have a whole heap of racist people off of that, she will get you angry. They tell me is basically don't try then.
No, I'm saying if you're going to address Katie Hopkins, you cannot go and say she looks like Terminator without the skin. She's a piece of dry doo-doo.
But she does.
That won't defeat Katie Hopkins.
No, but I wouldn't say that.
You have to defeat her at her own game. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
She's a professional.
You got to defeat her at her own game. You say stuff like that, they laugh and they make you look like an imbecile because the way how they speak, dry doo-doo. Oh, it's really, is that all? You get what I'm saying? Is that all you've got?
Yeah, but
really, and then she.
That's all I got because that's all you look like.
Then she will. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, no, like we had previous thing like Ceesix thing says like, oh, if she when me go son, she can't make me look so small. Like she can't say certain things, but she can't make me look small. She have children, I have children. So if she get personal, we can do that. If all she know, if your children might grow up and get fucked by some black man.
Whoa,
I'm just
I
saying.
think that could happen.
All I'm saying.
I'm just saying. So what she gonna do when she have two mixed race grandchildren? When she have mixed race grandkids,
and it's likely to happen, you know.
I hope it happens.
Things like that happen to people. I hope it happens. Trust me.
And that's what I'm trying to say. So nobody has put it to her like that.
Yeah.
You understand? Like me know how me I deal with it. So Ceesix kind of underestimating a little bit. So I am annoyed right now. I am very annoyed right now.
So basically,
I'm not underestimating you. What I am saying to you is, listen, don't lose. At the beginning of this podcast, we spoke about New Year's resolutions, and you said you spoke about that you started from before. You got goals and you got, and I'm saying not letting someone insignificant to you knocking you off your trajectory is not going to work in your favor. And that there, all right, cool. If you want to take it on, I'm not going to stop someone. If you want to be a revolutionist.
But remember, he's got a platform.
So,
he's saying he's got a platform.
I support you, but what I'm saying is, I don't think it's even worth taking it on. That's what I'm saying.
So everybody should just leave her then.
No, not everyone should. Like,
but then if nobody not try, then she carry on, and the next minute
no. But I'm saying,
carry on.
If you take someone on,
you know, something feel like you if you take it on.
If you take someone on,
feel like if you go to talk to her, man, and make you feel.
If you take someone on, if you take someone on, and you want to someone who's a bigot, a racist, you know, and prejudiced and talks down to our people and does all these things, these negative things, you have to beat them at their game. You have to.
But she's been doing it for a long time.
You have to beat her at her game.
All right, let me ask you something.
So coming and saying things like that, like it doesn't do any favors for your argument.
I'm gonna
That's
ask
all
something.
I'm saying.
Where did Kate Hopkins come from?
She's a Big Brother or something.
She was on The Apprentice.
Oh, The Apprentice. One of them. But
that's what I'm trying to say. For her to stay relevant, this is what she had to do. This is what she's been doing for years. She was
on some reality.
Yeah. That was it.
She's an idiot, man.
Anyway, all right. So
Definitely.
This year, a lot of people are eating healthier, which we're always talking about, and
notice whether we have water, you know.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Right,
Cheers.
Club.
Cheers.
Okay, everybody start follow me now.
Cheers.
All
No
right.
alcohol.
Next week you might take out the gold teeth now as well. Yeah.
Well, and get veneers.
And start civilize yourself. They're not veneers. Fuck off.
I seen an old picture of you with teeth called Choco.
Like Dizzle.
I said it's Kane.
Your teeth are crossed like legs, crossed like foot.
But everyone's eating healthier now, and there's this thing now which is like called ethical vegan. It's like a not a religion, but people are treating it with that much respect. Where now they're saying in the future it could be
an ethical vegan.
Ethical vegan. So basically, your stance on being a vegan isn't just for health reasons.
This vegan thing, yeah. Like even yesterday I had a conversation with some people about this. Like, all right, you're a mess.
You know, I'm a vegan.
Shut up, man.
No, I'm serious.
Brother,
you're not vegan.
The other day. Nobody even start this, man.
I'm serious.
You're not vegan. You might be vegetarian. You're not vegan.
Serious.
You're not a vegan. You're a vegetarian.
No,
let Yardie say what he's saying.
I'm telling you. You can't. I'm telling you.
Go on.
What do you mean? But me never done talk.
No, I just said.
But you cut me off and going to something different. So let me finish that.
I
let me finish.
You spoke about vegans and what I did was.
I didn't even speak about vegans.
He said
I have some things to say.
Yes, I know. All I did was highlight the fact that
I'm a vegan.
Okay, you're a vegan.
You start.
You're a vegan. Go on, Yardie. You're vegan.
Cool.
Fuck off.
Take out them veneers, man. Go on, sorry, bro.
Good, you're vegan.
But yeah, the meal did nice the other day. The chicken and what we had though.
Yeah,
it was good shrimps and all that stuff, the prawns and good meal we had the other day. You did that, right? No, anyway. The vegans, yeah. The thing, big up to any vegans out there that's listening and watch the show. Big up to you. The problem I have with this whole vegan thing is when you try to make the people who are not vegans like you want to feel guilty for what we are doing, but you used to do it as well. Now I have this theory on something. Why the theory come up here now? I don't believe that you can be a vegan and believe that that's the right way and not eating meat and all, and like no meat at all, fish, anything. You cannot be a Christian as well.
How you work that out?
Because if you're reading at the Bible, check this.
But Jesus said the fish.
If you're reading at the Bible, there's many times it's talked about feast, food, eating meat, eating fish, stuff like that, the blessings and stuff like that. Yeah. So if that was the case, then you're saying God got it wrong. Jesus got it wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're saying to we, like people we meet say that's wrong, that's not what it's meant to do, animals weren't put on this earth for us to eat, so then you have to go back in a church and tell them, say, yo, when they might teach you wrong as well.
No, I think what's happened is
you know see what I say though. You don't see what I say.
You can't take on Kate Hopkins from.
What do you mean? If you said to me, say, yo, if me there so right now I preach the two and say, yo, you're not supposed to eat meat, like it's wrong. And animals wasn't put on the planet for us to eat.
That's a different argument. It's about you gotta know why people.
No, but what I'm trying to say, and then at the same time, I say no, it's wrong. I'm vegan, yeah. But then me I got church and I listen to
two different things, bro. What? 2 different things.
I'll tell you what the issue is.
2 different things.
How?
Because the way how like. First of all, you got to understand why someone's vegan. And secondly, you have to understand the way meat is produced now in comparison
It's
to the way
completely
they
different.
produce. Because they never, when Jesus was around, why? What? Because
you're not, you are pick off on me and you're not allow it to explain it properly. Because if you listen to it, explain it. Because what you're doing, obviously, I know.
Sorry, I apologize. Explain it, and then
I know that the process meat and stuff like that. What I'm trying to say, forget all of that. I'm just saying is that you cannot then. To me, I find it hypocritical that you're gonna, if that's a word, you're going to the church and you're gonna read a Bible and you're gonna learn about stuff and you're gonna praise God and talk when they were meat eaters.
Yeah, but
then you're telling the man them that's wrong. So choose. It's like so you have to so maybe you should be in church saying no, God, you get it wrong with the meat as well, No,
but as I said, it depends on what you are vegan for and what reason. Do you get what I'm saying? So not everybody that is everybody that's following a plant.
That's why I said the vegans that are preaching to people that they shouldn't. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying every vegan. No, I'm saying there's vegans out there who do it for health reasons because that's what they choose. I'm saying the vegans that are preaching to people who eat meat and saying you shouldn't eat meat. Meat wasn't put on the planet for us. We're not meant to eat it because we don't have canine teeth. We have, you know what I mean? Our teeth weren't made to eat meat. But then you in the church and you're learning from a book that tells us about.
But there's enough things that happen in the book that people don't do and won't do and stand against. The book and modern day life.
I'm just trying to.
But he's just highlighting one thing. I understand where Yardie's coming from. The thing is that it was different times. But right now, what we do know is that the meat that's produced now, they fill it up with antibiotics.
Yeah.
They
mass produce it. They fill it up with water.
So the food that we're eating now is not naturally grown food.
No, definitely. I know this.
Right. They force feed them. They keep them in horrible conditions. Yeah, so I think that a lot of people, they've got an issue with how the animals are treated.
And then what you're getting, like, so you getting these animals that are all deformed and all cancerous. They got big ulcers and
and then the things that I can understand. But it was just the other way me I look on it like the ones I get what you're saying. Because me say yo, you go preach to me, don't eat chicken and don't eat beef because they weren't here. But yet you go in a church, I learn from the Bible, I learn from the book, and in the book it tells you them things.
But the book. So the book, come on.
I know that, but when I try to say then
he's saying they're hypocritical. Those people.
Because
but everybody that follows any religion and lives in this modern day world and does things a certain way is hypocritical because the world is changed.
Yeah, it's a different world.
The book is not a reflection of modern day life. So there's enough things that people do.
But then it could go back to a thing where sorry if cut you, but may I cut you? Is it could be a thing of some people go vegan for fashion. Yeah. Because it trends. Some people run going to church for fashion and end up in a SPAC nation and all them things like that. You know what I mean? So some people follow fashion with it, you know what I mean? But I believe if it's health reasons, I'm cool with that. But don't preach to me about when
I think as well what's happening.
Jerk chicken and jerk.
The biggest producer of that's killing off the CO2, the ozone, is methane gas from cows farting. That's a big. Imagine that.
And they kill them as well because the amount of methane in their system.
That's what's killing us.
It's bigger than aviation.
Anything. Imagine that. Imagine.
It's mad.
So weird.
because of the amount. It's the amount of them. But you know what? In saying that,
Imagine.
In saying that, In terms of,
it's gonna kill off the human race.
Yeah, that is what they say. But in terms of being a
worry about Donald Trump worldwide.
In terms of being a vegan, in terms of being a vegan, like the ethical reasons and all of that. Again, it's what you get into it for. You get what I'm saying? Now, what made me start to look down that road and then take it on of late. I'm not saying I've been a vegan, so don't. Let me explain something to you. Explain something to you. Like, I'm not chatting shit for the podcast. I'm not saying something for you to try and embarrass me. I'm telling you that this is where I'm taking my lifestyle. Do you get what I'm saying to you? That's what I'm telling you. So I don't want you to be
leather trainers.
No, because I'm not a vegan. I'm not taking on vegan because I don't believe in animals being killed and stuff. Let me tell you something, yeah? I got eczema, yeah? And I went to the doctors to get a repeat prescription for my cream.
Yeah.
And then as the doctor said, you got to come and see us because you've been getting too much repeat prescriptions. So I went to see the doctor. I've been on that cream for 25 years, bro. Yeah. 25 years on this cream.
Steroid cream.
It's got steroid-based cream.
Where you do all over your body?
No, it's on certain parts of my body, yeah.
Oh, come say for bleach and...
Bro, come on, stop being silly, man. So, but 25 years taking this cream, all that cream does...
It doesn't cure it. It just masks it.
It's like a bodge job.
Yeah.
So some man paint over the
steroid
mold.
make you numb to it as well.
Paint over the mold in your yard, but don't treat the mold.
Yeah,
so then it keeps coming back. Then I thought, I wonder if like me eating dairy products because that was a theory that I was told years ago, but I like cheese.
Yeah.
You know, do you get what I'm saying? There's loads of dairy products I like. So I thought, imagine if I simply changed my diet.
Even if it's just to test it out, just to see if it... Yeah, that's right.
Test it out and see if things get better.
Yeah.
Because then I won't be using this cream for 25 years.
Which is no good for you.
It's no good for me.
Yeah.
25 years. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only when that happened that I thought, that is mad.
And has it worked?
My skin's a lot better.
Can I tell you something?
And I haven't had no dairy products since, when did I come back from Dom Rep? Probably like November, the end of November. No dairy products. My skin's got a lot better. Okay. And I haven't used my cream.
Right, so there's someone I know. I don't know if you guys know him. And he lost his hair. A lot of his hair. Really thin.
Enough how we lose here.
No, but watch this now. Really thin. So the doctor, he went to the doctor telling him, I think you might be allergic to this or that. Not saying that's what's caused the hair loss, but it was kind of a bit drastic. It wasn't like a normal hair loss. So the doctor said, okay, just change your diet. Ross Clark, the guy stopped. He don't eat bread. And what else doesn't he eat? I forgot what else he don't eat. I think gluten and dairy. Ross Clark, the man hair grow back. Full.
There's so many. But it's, you see what I'm saying?
But I've seen it. When I saw him, full. And I'll show you a picture of him before and afterwards. Full.
There's so much things. My brethren, like for as long as I can remember, he's just normal, cheese, whatever.
Yeah.
He's lactose intolerant. He only found out a couple of years ago.
But you don't know. Sometimes you don't know. You don't realize.
I'm saying, so those are the things that, and it's only that. And as I said, when I went and they said to me, "You've been using this cream." In fact, the cream that I used to use don't even exist no more. So I've got to use it. It's got a different name. Like it's got a different name
because you've been using it so long. It's like outdated.
So I literally use the same. It's probably got the same formula, but it's a different cream. Different name, like Glaxo, whatever it is, it's a different name, and that means and I looked in 25 years, and I was thinking, right,
that's a long time.
That's too long. That's
a quarter of a century.
But when I was a youth, my skin got bad, and I had to go and get light treatment. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's like you stand up in like a UV light, and it's like to
vitamin.
It's like to mimic the sun.
But
it's not like a sunbed, but it's intense just to try and sort out and
heal the skin type of thing.
And it's like, this medicine, there's a difference between healthcare and medicine. So when you go to a place, it's like they call it healthcare, but when you got veg and stuff, that should be healthcare. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't teach you to do natural remedies because they don't make money from that.
No, of course not. So that is what it is. So then I started to I looked at some programs, I started to read, and I've decided that I need to do better for myself.
100%.
And it's not, I don't care. When I say this, I don't want to offend no one, but I don't give a russ if I've got a leather belt on. I don't care. That's not the reason.
Okay.
It's from me.
Health reason.
Because if I can reverse any issue that I've got just by changing something, if I would prefer to get rid of this eczema and never eat cheese again.
Yeah.
As much as I like cheese.
I love cheese as well.
As much as I like cheese.
So you're gonna make macaroni cheese.
But that's what I'm saying. As much as I like that, if I can do that, I'll let that go. I'll let that go.
Make macaroni by itself.
Pasta. I'll let that go tomorrow.
You have to. Yeah, of course.
You get what I'm saying?
Wheat pasta.
So that is why.
But this is funny,
So it's not
but this is something I've been preaching to people for years about their diet. People haven't listened. I've been saying for years. When people are like, "Oh, you look young for your age, or your skin look this, or you did," because I've got some habits, but in general, I look after myself. You have to look after yourself. You will always see me with water. You'll always see me with water because sometimes it's easy to not drink enough. It's easy. Sometimes I don't as well. But it's easy to if you got it with you, then you're gonna use it.
No, the vegan thing, like, that's what I say, like, if people are doing it for health reasons, it's just, I hate the ones who preach like you got dead. And you think about it and you say, you know some
but
people.
But they're more activists though. They're the ones that are like, they're more, you're always gonna get some militant groups in anything that you do. There's always gonna be another group who are like.
But back to the thing where you talk about the ethnical thing where they were trying to bring it to a religional thing.
Yeah.
Like for me now, it's like, yo, like, go easy, man. Go easy, because like it's gonna get to a stage now, and especially with this country where we them say, okay, yes, have it. Then next minute, it's like, oh, them start limit where people who do eat meat can have them start saying, oh well, maybe you cannot serve it in certain supermarkets. I don't know, man. It's like them love change up things too much, man.
Of course, but what they're saying is they're trying to give them the respect of, if you genuinely believe, and it's your belief, I don't like animals to be harmed in any way, then if I work in a supermarket, I don't have to serve you meat. And just like, it's like saying, if a Muslim person had to serve someone bacon, for their religion, they might be able to say, I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm not going.
Do you understand?
I'm gonna try it. So
that's.
You have a plan. You're gonna try it, yeah? I'm gonna see if it can work. Let's try like a non-payment, like a no paying thing, and see if we can get it passed by law or religion. Like we can go in a store, go take up what we want and walk out with it. Because I believe that I don't believe in money. I don't believe in pain. I don't believe in none of that thing. My religion, that. See if it works.
Thief and religion.
I don't know, man. I don't think go easy with it though. Vegan, and big up the vegans out there, and we know we're probably gonna have some hardcore ones out there will listen right now, cuss Yardie, I say Yardie this and rare. But you have to understand, it's like me not tell you what to do, don't tell me what to do. But the thing that piss me off about some of them is when they want vegan things, but they want chicken flavored or right. No. If you don't like
why?
But what
because why you want to taste it still?
Because
I get what Yardie's saying.
Right, so listen. Let's just look at it like this.
Yeah.
I just told you why I don't want to eat dairy products.
Yeah.
Why can't I have a vegan cheese so I can still have like why is that not fair?
That part of it, that's different. But he's saying, so what they will do things which mimic.
Yeah, but cheese, vegan cheese is mimicking cheese because vegans can't have cheese.
But
so they mimic it.
Yeah, but it's
made up of something else.
I understand.
It's exactly the same as the chicken.
I understand. I don't think so. In my mind, it don't feel like the same thing.
No, it don't. But in your mind, the fact of the matter is,
but you're not eating cheese because you're like because of the animals.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
How you get vegan cheese?
Exactly, these are things that they
make. You don't fucking know either.
They make
what them do?
I think it's ant milk.
Ant milk, you know.
The tweezers. When them feed the animal them.
No, but what it is obviously with the way technology is going and the people's knowledge into different fruits and stuff. What they do is they can mimic the process of making cheese or anything.
But it does show you one thing though, innit?
So I can look at chemical thing when I eat.
But what it does show you is that
you just sound like you're so anti.
No, but what it shows you is that eating meat is like it is natural.
Why does it show you that?
Because
why does that show you that?
Why would you try to mimic?
All right, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something. Let me break that down right now. Listen, no one in this world, well, I shouldn't say that, but no black people in this world eat chicken, beef, pork, lamb in its natural state. They don't just chop it and cook it. They season it.
Of course.
Now the seasoning is what makes you like it.
Okay.
It's the seasoning that when you eat your chicken, if you didn't season it at all, you wouldn't like it. So it's the seasoning.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to eat meat and you want to season jackfruit the same way, that don't belong to chicken. That's seasoning. You can season what you like with it. But it's just not about the chicken. No one cares about the chicken.
But they're trying to make food look like you got there's a place that got like vegan burgers, like it looked like a chicken burger, and the same texture,
and then name
because they're trying to draw people who do eat meat for them to say, Ross, there's not that much difference, I might as well go.
You think they're trying to draw people into that, or you think that they're trying to satisfy the people? Like anything that changes the hardest thing for everyone. Culture changes the hardest thing, right? So let me finish. Culture change is one of the hardest things for people. Change is hard. So if you don't want to eat something, and then there's something that can replace it, and so all the things that's why when people stop smoking and then they get vapes and stuff, is because they want to keep the habit. They want to keep certain things. Eventually they can change. But they need to keep to the look of a burger, the feel of a burger, and everything is like you take one step at a time. So why can't they have that?
Fuck off.
Come on, man.
As in, what? If in your mind, it's wrong. Why are you mimicking?
But these burgers and stuff, like as I'm saying, if you take the beef in the burger isn't the nicest part of the burger. Let's be honest. You just eat the beef. You want it's the lettuce, it's the sauce,
but if you take out
it's
the
the
beef,
onions,
then
it's everything. So you can replace that. If you replace the beef patty with something else.
To be fair, the burgers are one thing.
You know
but
that.
And
the seasoning
vegan oxtail.
Right.
That's foolishness.
No, but you're defend it.
Why?
Defend that.
It's not foolish.
You can't have a vegan ox.
Why?
Because that's shoppiness.
Why?
That's
but I feel
but
people
that's what I'm trying to say. They're trying to mimic oxtail.
That's what I'm saying.
Calling it oxtail is different.
No,
because you can't. No, you said at the beginning.
Defend that.
Bro. The beginning thing was
but we never get to finish
flavor.
No, but
that's what he said.
I had a long list. But you never allow me to get through the list.
We can work with flavor.
No.
But when you can't call it oxtail, I can't defend it.
I'm right, of course.
I can't defend it.
Oh, you defend vegan cheese.
But that's how far it's going.
Oh, you defend vegan cheese.
And you know what's funny? They don't try to mimic fish. They only mimic meat. They don't mimic. Tell me one product that they mimic fish.
Yeah, they got vegan tuna.
Do you understand?
Vegan tuna. But the thing is, I guess. Listen, as I say, everything.
Pulled jackfruit.
Pulled jackfruit, yeah. I've never tasted it, to be honest, but
it's alright. To be fair, I've had it.
So fuck off then, you wanker.
No, but I'm saying I eat healthy. I'm saying to you.
So are you cussing it? You're part time. You're just a part time.
No, you see this. I eat healthier than you. Yeah. And I've been doing it for a lot longer than you. So you see this whole but you're doing it for selfish reasons. You're doing it
for me.
Yeah, but you're doing it
for me.
Right, which is fine.
Hold on. Why'd you go to work? Why'd you do anything? You do it for you. You do everything for you. No, why do you eat healthy? Shut up, man. How dare you?
No, but this is what's funny. No, don't try to bring Yardie in on it.
No, you're saying you can eat healthy for you. No, I can't do better for me.
No, I didn't say that.
Look on this. Me take a picture the other day of a story. What you say?
Vegetarian grated cheddar.
Yeah? You see that? Vegetarian
grated cheddar.
Yeah?
What is it? I hope it's...
What did I say that, sir?
Contains cow's milk.
You're not fuck.
That says vegetarian.
So what?
Vegetarian. Because there's a difference between vegetarian and vegan.
Of course there is.
Because vegetarians don't eat meat, but they can still eat cheese. They can still drink milk.
What makes that vegetarian then?
A vegetarian doesn't.
What makes that vegetarian?
A vegetarian.
Sorry.
Listen, bro.
You're professional since November.
What is this?
What make that?
What is this? Do you think I fucking make that?
You're professional,
bro.
From November. Because
hold on.
Tell me what's the difference then?
Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Who knows?
Because you would have making mac and cheese with that.
Bro, I do not pick it up, eat. He says, listen.
And then start scratching.
Listen.
Listen,
the difference between me and him is that I understand the difference between vegan and vegetarian.
I know vegan is no animal product.
I wouldn't look at that and see, vegetarian, and then I'm not silly like that.
No, it's not a case of hold on. You look stop, full stop. Yeah?
You see that?
What's the difference between vegetarian cheese and cheese?
Bro, what's this argument to do with me?
No.
You're professional.
Because just now, what you try to do just now is to make the people then look at me like him stupid. Him don't even know the difference between vegan and vegetarian.
But let
me finish now, man. Because you
calm down.
And what you're trying to know is
you're gonna keep positive energy for the new year.
Yeah, but we are
20 minutes in. You want to fight me?
What Ceesix is doing right now is because he can see where I'm going, and he can say, all right.
He's trying to look away.
You don't know, but it's fine.
Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know.
Try to diffuse what I'm saying.
This is not a battle. This is not a battle.
No,
Well, you make it seem like it. No.
This is not a battle. This is not a battle. I don't want to battle with anyone. I've just told you the way I'm living my life.
And I think you're doing the right thing.
First of all,
I think you're doing the right thing.
You call me selfish for living my life.
I didn't. No, I'm not selfish. No,
all you're trying to do, like,
you're twisting my words.
I never once said I haven't asked you to be a vegan. I ain't told you that you should do better. I ain't forced my opinion on him. I ain't forced my opinion on you. I ain't forced my opinion on anyone. So all I'm saying is, I don't get why it's now you two versus me.
It's not. No, it's not that.
Of course, because that cheese was then aimed at me.
No, because you had a lot to do with me, bro. No, because you had a lot to say about the vegan side of things. So we are trying to. I just remember it because I went into the store the other day and I look for cheese. You know, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna say vegetarian cheese.
What's that?
So what the difference with this cheese and normal cheese? I'm gonna take a picture of it. And I did literally take a picture and left it and I forgot about it. But because this conversation's come up now, I say, oh yeah, let me check this again. And then I look and I say, contains milk. So I think to myself, say, hold on.
What's the difference?
What is the difference? What's if it contains cow's milk? What is the difference? Why them just because you have vegetarian written on it? So that me I try to say.
So that could be that.
No, but I don't know what they've done with that.
What you got to do for that to get the answer to that is to write to the manufacturer of that, because to me that's foolishness. But I can't answer that. That's why I don't understand why this.
Ask that question.
Why this is you two against me? You tell me why you're against me, because this whole conversation.
I'm not against you.
We're gonna listen back to this conversation. No, wait. You tell me why you're against me, and anything I say, why you're fighting my opinion.
I'm not against you, but when I was trying to say it, when we were saying we don't understand why these products try to mimic other products. Yeah. You was the advocate for.
No, but you must understand it. Because you're a sensible man. You must.
It's not that I don't understand it. It's not that I don't understand it. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, this whole thing about me and whatever else. You see me, if I don't like the sight of something, because it upsets me to my soul, because this is an ethical thing, why would I have another product or eat a product or endorse a product that reminds you of?
But that's like because again, it will go back to the original thing that I said the first time when Yardie wanted to punch me up. What I said, it depends on why you're taking this journey. So not everyone is against it. Some people just don't want to eat meat because of the way they treat the meat. Some people don't want to eat meat because meat is not dealt with very good. This mass-produced meat, this product that you're buying is poison.
Yeah.
So if people don't want to eat the poison, but you know what? Deep down, I love my chicken. Deep down, I love this, but I don't like the way that they give us the food to eat.
I'll be honest.
Like living in this country, everything that we consume is a product, which means it contains so much shit other than the natural things.
Well, preservatives, colorings.
There's exactly. So
monosodium glutamate, flavor enhancer.
So if somebody wants to
still have a question.
Yeah, you can get it. So if somebody wants to look after themselves and eat better, but still wants to eat familiar food, why can't they have a burger?
So are you cooking? Are you cooking yourself vegan food?
Yeah. Yesterday I cooked black bean stew and bulgur wheat. That's why when you mentioned bulgur wheat, I knew exactly what it was.
All right, go on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing that you need to see, because I know you're a rice man though.
Bulgur wheat.
This whole white thing where you're eating white rice, white pasta, white bread, everything, all that stuff's got bleach in it. It's got chemicals in there. It's treated.
When you spell bulgur wheat, like by bulgur dance.
See, look at this. When you're sick, you're fine out. Yeah. She done it, yeah.
No,
Six was right.
Oh my God, don't do it.
What was you gonna ask?
She done bulgur wheat. Oh yeah. So you may I say like, so your family is from Jamaica, yeah?
Yeah.
Background, everything, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you still have family out there and that.
Yeah, man.
You go there as well. Man. So when you go back to Jamaica,
yeah.
and Granny have cooked the pot Your granny still alive, right?
Yeah.
Granny, I cook the Sunday dinner. Yeah. Gonna say.
I think my man just dribbled. He just licked his lips.
There's a difference.
He just licked his.
There's a complete difference.
I just tossed his.
There's a complete difference.
Like a relapse. I have to get cool turkey.
Listen, if I go to Jamaica and I go to my grand's house, listen, there's a
silent. You see a pause there.
She has goats, chicken, everything that we eat.
But you're saying it's natural.
It's natural. It's on her land. Like they got something like 10 acres of land. They got all sorts of animals. Remember I spoke about the duck earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
they got chickens, duck, goat. They got all of it. They've even cows. Listen, of course.
Hey, right?
Because the difference is me not eating dairy products is due to meat.
It's different. Yeah,
and
of course.
When doing my research is then when I heard about all of the stuff that the way they deal with the meat that they mass produce for us in our
it's bad. It's
Western
terrible.
world.
It's terrible.
So if I go back home, it's organic.
Yeah,
it's dealt with
full your belly.
So, but then in saying that, it depends. If I went back next month, of course, because it's only just started. So but if I go back in 2 years, for example, it might be different because my way of life.
But why are you not eating meat?
But I just said it to you, bro. I said when I stopped eating dairy products because of my skin, I started to then research dairy products.
I see what you mean. Sorry.
Then I started reading about meat and seeing programs and the way they deal with the meat.
Because I'll be honest, in my house, it will be like organic.
You want to spell bugger wheat?
Look at this.
B-U-L. Huh?
B-U-L.
Oh, put B-O. B-U-L.
And you would have fight Katie Hopkins.
Go on, B-U-L.
G-A-R.
G-A.
Wheat. W-H-E-A-T.
Bro, it's nice, bro.
It's nice. Listen, I'm gonna give a recipe. I'm gonna give a recipe because I don't just have it plain.
Yeah. Listen, I tell you what.
I'll make a sauce first.
Yeah.
And then put the bulgur wheat in it, and then cook the bulgur wheat, and it soak up all of the sauce.
Can you? I was thinking, you can make like bulgur wheat and peas like.
Yeah, you can make it like rice, and it cook quick.
Yeah, because it's a quick. I tell you what. Listen, I went Eat of Eden. Big up Eat of Eden. You ever been there? It's in Brixton.
No, but listen, I heard it's nice,
bro.
I heard it's nice.
Like brown rice chop up still.
Yeah, that's what it look like. Yeah.
I went Eat of Eden.
Yeah, man, try it. Trust me, it's healthy.
They cook it like rice.
Yeah,
but it cook quick.
I'm gonna tell you something. I know you're not a vegan, but if you ever next time you're in Brixton, go to Eat of Eden. Like, bro,
the food's bad.
Wicked. You know, you don't miss nothing. I went there and I was like, rah, because this is new to me, innit? I thought, let me try it. Bulgur wheat. They got like lentils, all these different things. Plantain. They got they chickpea curry. They a bag of things. I can't even a bag of things, and everything was nice. And I said, Ras Clark. So then that's when I started to research how to cook this bulgur wheat.
That's right.
It's easy. Like, so.
But tell you where to buy the bulgur wheat from. Go to Holland and Barrett.
Yeah, and the organic one, yeah.
Right, but they do it in where you don't have to cook it.
Man.
Yeah.
You can just simmer it in hot water for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Boom. And just leave it there.
Leave it in its own heat.
And that's it. And it will just cook through.
Yeah,
so it's proper cooked. Like,
bro,
but listen, it's wicked. It's wicked and it's healthy. And I'm gonna.
You can eat when you eat enough. Like you say, you did a plate of rice.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You don't even feel like
you don't feel too heavy
and drag you. Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah, man.
So you know this whole thing feels like you know better.
Yeah,
but because I'm doing it, you're just cussing me for what reason?
No,
I don't get it.
No, like there's certain parts of it him don't agree with.
Like no, but he knows better. Like listen,
I eat healthy. I eat healthy.
Yeah, but you know. So wait, when you're eating,
when we have a grilled chicken,
when you're eating the meat, the way that they produce meat here, you know all the fuckery that you're eating.
But even the other day they were talking about Nando's meat. It's bad as well, you know.
But Nando's is fucked. You have to remember him live outside of London, you know, so he probably have a farm.
Yeah, me have my own animal too.
Me
have my mongoose and you have my duck, you know, dog. Six is telling us about his grand and the mongoose was never the duck.
No, man, but listen, big up to the, as I say, real vegan out there, do the thing properly.
No, big them up, man.
And if you do it for health reasons, that's cool. As I say, I just didn't like I don't like the ones who come to
the hypocrites.
Like, do you know how that chicken was raised and rare? I said, no, but I know it tastes good.
The preaching thing is, but that's like most people that convert. So if you get like a newly converted to any religion,
they're gonna be the most.
The new, I never.
It's slyly, you know, you did it in a sly way where you didn't really notice you're doing it.
He also told you about all of the negative stuff in the products that we eat.
Yeah, both are kind of preach slyly about the bulgur wheat.
But we're having a conversation. But no, I tell you, it's nice.
But you know what? Have you changed your diet Ever? Have you?
Yeah. I've done it before.
You have, and have you noticed a difference?
Yeah, I've done it before where I've cut out carbs before and cut out like fizzy drinks, fruit drinks.
The only fizzy drink I'll drink is ginger beer. That's the only thing I've got it's like my little weakness. But
the other day we're drinking the old man.
Drink like 3 of them now.
Chris come and said, "What's this?" But you're saying that, you know what, Chris? Yeah, blood. When we was going to where was he going? Birmingham. Me and Chris was going Birmingham. He stopped. He's like, I need to stop. So we stopped on the service station.
Don't tell me buy a bag of sweets.
A bag of Werthers.
And crunch them.
Like some
Werthers.
And crunch them. And crunch them.
Man begged me to stop to buy a bag of Werthers.
And in crunch one after each other.
Old man.
What's wrong with him?
It happened to me. First time me and him I think we got Leeds. And we stop on the service station and we go out and buy some things and come back in the car with the bag of Werthers. And we just hear him over here. Like crunch, nah.
That's his thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Werthers, old man.
But his teeth look like that. His teeth look good. His teeth don't run out.
You never went to the same people there, innit?
You're just jealous, man.
Bro, jealous of what? But if you pay for anything you pay for, it's cool, innit? It's
I paid for them. Thank you.
I can see it, bro.
You know, if I paid for my teeth, they'd look a lot better than this. I wouldn't have a chip on my tooth if I paid for them.
Yeah, but your chip come after you paid, innit?
You can't chip veneers, bro. They just they will fall off.
Serious?
Listen.
They can't chip.
Listen.
What are they like? Is it
well, I don't know if they can't chip, but there was someone who I was working with on a film.
Yeah.
And she went out to go and eat some food, Indian food, and the thing come off. She had to run out the restaurant.
Cheap, man.
She had to run out the restaurant. I wasn't there, but she had to run out the restaurant and wait for a
get
dentist.
offer them, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, couple company offer me and say,
are you gonna do it?
No, I feel alright, man. I'm good.
No, but you know what? You can get them that where they look natural, you know, where they don't have them brilliant white.
Doesn't it have like an effect later on in your life?
No,
like
you have
then they
to
cut down all your teeth.
But it depends on what you get. You can have you can have different ones where they file down your tooth, take out your tooth. Or where they like give you they file these down to stumps
and drill
it.
That's a mad
that day between when you have the stump face.
I know.
Brass clout, brother.
Yeah, reminisce.
You gotta stay.
Yeah, reminisce.
No, you're mad.
Same thing, Christina. We start talking about it.
But you know what's funny? I swear, if my teeth were bad, I'll do it.
For me, more the bottom one. I'm not even the top.
Just get braces. You just get what's it called? Just get
Invisalign.
Invisalign. Because I was gonna get Invisalign.
Is it? I need my bottom teeth bent up, man.
But Invisalign, they're good, and you don't. Really
trust
see
me, man. I get a whole heap off of them. I get all half of it hair transplant. I say, yo, me good.
Yeah, but the teeth.
Good.
I think the teeth. But that's your signature thing anyway. Your gold tooth and whatever else. But
gold tooth and barlid.
Yeah,
can you imagine
that's his thing. Just imagine a full head of hair and no gold teeth. That ain't white Yardie.
White Yardie.
Yeah. Okay. That's when they could battle Hopkins.
Hello, guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What's right now? We're talking about climate change and shit like that. I started to sound like Chris now with the links. And the effects on animals and stuff like that. The Australian bushfire.
Yeah.
Place abundant.
Yeah, they're saying that 500 million animals dead. Like they're showing koala bears, kangaroos, everything on fire and all kind of.
So wait, explain it to me. Is it what's causing the fires?
They said that some people. I think it was natural how it started.
The heat.
But now people are starting fires. Yeah. They've arrested a whole heap of people.
But that happens all the time. When California was on fire, that's right. People just go around and start fires.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Strange. But
yeah.
People, you know.
So basically, they've arrested people, but they can't stop it naturally because it's too dry and it's too hot.
All the elements of fire. All the elements of fire
are there for it to spread.
They need a rain right now.
Yeah, but they need a certain amount of rain as well. So it did rain a little bit, but not enough.
Do you feel that like, because I hear the argument that people control the weather, the government control the weather. I'm sure you've all heard this before. Yeah. So.
But there's a documentary about it, no?
But if they can, so why won't they just send a cloud down to Australia?
They don't control the weather.
No, but I'm just talking about conspiracy.
But I'm saying.
I'm saying, do things like this dispel those myths?
I presume so, because why would you let people die and suffer like this if you didn't have to? Yeah. For me, it's really sad because they said that the amount of millions or billions of hectares that's been burnt down is half of England. Imagine the size of half of England. So from Margate to Birmingham.
Well, long as I Conservative Party, not really matter.
Yeah, gone.
It's bad.
Burn up. People's life, people's house. It's fucking mad. I mean,
and so what? And they can't stop it.
They're just trying to manage it.
Was it like by helicopters and water?
Yeah, so they're dropping water, they're evacuating people. Because how can you stop? You can't stop something like that with winds as well. So you got. Because the certain things that you need for fire to exist.
Yeah.
So oxygen,
heat, and fuel.
So
and it's got all of them.
Everything's there.
To be honest, by the time them drop something, they would place. Remember, Australia's supposed to be hot, so
yeah, but I'm saying, so you're not doing nothing.
Time.
So
they need a miracle.
Yeah, they right now they really need help, man. And I see loads of GoFundMe pages with a lot of money being raised.
What kind of help them can get? Because if them not have it there already, then people have to go government.
I think help is like help is long term.
It's
also it's about rebuilding.
Yeah, it's afterwards.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff.
There was a girl that did that. She raised some money as well. She did this thing where she basically sell her nudes.
Yeah,
so she basically.
But I heard they shut down her page or something.
Yeah, I think they did. I didn't read the full story, but she done it.
But did you see the news though? Is that why you said it?
No.
Oh.
Actually, my missus show me. My missus said, "Look what this girl did for the
But she had fake breast though.
I don't know what she had because I didn't look at it. I just look on the article. I'm sorry, cool me mention it. But yeah, them say she basically she show us
good for her.
Fit for the people.
Good for her. She can do what she wants with her own body to try and raise money.
Yeah,
listen,
money.
I wonder if she get to that stage where I don't remember how much she raised quite a lot, but imagine she raised 2 million. She look at and said 2 million.
Boy. For a little pum shot now.
How much me I forgot to say? No, how much me can keep or something. How much she keep? No, she must keep.
I think we should do something to raise money, like a hood shot or something like that.
What?
I'll take a picture of my hood to raise money for charity. You're mad.
For any charity?
No, for Australia.
For the Australia charity.
Yeah. Go find me page. What's wrong with that?
So ladies, if
so you're saying say it, advertise it. So let's talk about it.
Okay. If I can get guaranteed donations of over £150,000, I'll take a picture.
No, but
and I can keep
it's got to include your face, so it could just be
fuck
anything.
off, man. No way.
It could be anything.
No. It can't be any.
No, it's got to be. It's got to include your face.
Go Google big long.
See me up.
See that?
No, you see, you got
that.
Nah, but respect to her for doing it though. Yeah, man. Of course, because listen, when people are in need, I don't know why that was the first thing that come to her head.
So wait, wasn't there a fire last year that didn't get no was it a fire?
Where was that?
The one in California?
No, hold on.
Yeah, California was last year.
No, there was something happened. I'll tell you. Give me 2 seconds.
Where was this?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
Big fire.
And it was getting no press. You can continue talking, please.
No, but you stopped the flow of the conversation and said, wait 2 seconds, and then typing with one finger.
Brazil, do you remember the Amazon last year?
Oh, yeah, the Amazon. Yeah.
It didn't get
It
didn't get nothing like this.
This is the problem because...
And the Amazon produces so much of the world's oxygen.
That's right.
But it got no press. In comparison
to this, what it is, because now, like I said to you, like before,
because koala bears are fucking there.
No, but what they do, the narrative is the media portray a victim. Now, if you can identify with the victim, like if it's people's homes, you then put yourself in that situation. Ross, I know what it's like to lose a home, but in the Amazon, people detach themselves from trees.
But you know what it's like to not fucking breathe.
Yeah, but people don't associate that. When you was yamming the meat, you never associated the meat with the animal.
Say it a bit different than that.
No, but you understand? Why?
Say the type of animal. It's eating the fried chicken. Yeah.
So when you say, but that's what I mean. Everybody, the world is about.
They tug at heartstrings. They tug at heartstrings.
Yeah, of course it is, and that's how we've always been sold.
Yeah.
So that's what we're used to as the public. We're always used to being sold something, and you already sold something because you connect with it in some way, and that's it.
Of course, but then this is what I'm saying: like picking and choosing. I feel like it's unfair. Picking and choosing what we support. Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course,
why never sell your hood for Amazon?
But
Amazon.
Jeff Bezos should have done that to protect his name.
Or Somalia had a drought for like so many years. Why you never sell your hood for
You know what's funny? I've put on charity shows before. Have you?
I've given to charity before.
What charity? Quick.
The sickle cell. I always give money to sickle cell charities.
Why no one else?
Because sickle cell's close. Because sickle cell's close to me.
So you know someone who's got sickle cell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Little young family members, and I've lost a couple of friends for it, and lupus and stuff that that you just get like black people.
But like I said, it's stuff that relates to you, so that's why.
And also some other charities are fucked. Like look at David Miliband or Ed Miliband. One of them works for the charity. He's on £750,000 a year.
That's crazy.
That's his wages. And he works for charity.
I think the same on one of the podcast last year, what me hear is that some of the charities that go out and collect money, that there actually is a percentage of what they collect is for them. So even when you put in a pound, like
the charity gets like
and not make it worse. Most of the people that go out and do the collecting are volunteers.
Yeah.
So you think if I send a picture of my hood and then they only get £3 out of my 3 million? I'm vexed.
But also back to what you said with Australia, the Amazon and things like that. Sometimes as well, it could be like kind of similar. It's like somewhere like Australia is quite a developed and advanced country as well, isn't it? So them have for them news probably get watched worldwide. Where the Amazon is still probably not as advanced. Like if something was to happen in a country like something like a fire, even in like Belize or something like that, then probably look at them countries as like third world countries. Yeah. So them not as
insignificant for the first world.
You understand? And even when you look like media wise and stuff like that, it them levels of weight there. So that's probably why. But everywhere should be equal, to be fair.
100%.
So the world run, world are run like
that.
I
know it's not good, man. And what's that?
I'll talk to you afterwards. Can you pass my phone?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So January sales. You lot been doing any shopping?
No, I ain't spent a dime.
Are you serious?
I ain't spent a dime. Only on Bogoey.
And your vegetarian cheddar cheese.
I literally ain't spent nothing in the sales, man.
Fuck.
You know what? In saying that, it's my son's birthday in January, like the 5th. It's just gone. So I bought him a few things.
In the sales?
No, just before the sales.
Why would you buy them?
And then what I did, because it's so close to Christmas, I just
it's not like
let me just buy Christmas and his birthday all at one time.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, after I did buy everything, I did think, bro, what an idiot. I should have just waited.
Yeah, man, you're crazy.
Football shirts and these things are gonna be
they're gonna be a sale.
Yeah. But I didn't think. But other than that, I had no reason to spend no money.
I've gone a bit crazy.
Is it?
I don't know what's happened. I think I've reached midlife crisis. I swear to God. I don't know what's happened. I can't start coming like you now. Wow. If you see my shoe collection there, my trainers collection, I don't know what's going on. But it's like it's an addiction, Brother, I never understood it before, because for me, I got a trainers. I'll always have a couple anyway. But I'll have a trainers and I wear them till they mesh up. Then I buy a next pair. That's how I've just always been. Brother, I think it's you,
No.
But it's like, brother, when you have a shoes for every outfit, you say, well, this look good with that. And then
profile.
But then let me ask you a question. So on your show, like them shoes that you did wear on your show now, do you wear them regular? Like a man's trainers you will wear regular, but those trainers that you had on at your show, like they're not like you can't just wear them.
Not really. You only wear them when you feel like I win a special occasion, or if you have another show, or
but then would you wear them to another show even though you wore them to another show?
Yeah, yo, let me tell you something. One thing with me, me I'm not one of them people where in the entertainment, like in the entertainment industry, like wear it one time or take a picture. I can't wear that. I get you mad. I'm gonna spend my good hard money when I work hard to get. No man. Me have shoes there where.
Why is it good?
Better than good. But like me have shoes where me probably even just the other day. So me go next week, right? So me pack my clothes for pack the suitcase. I try sort out outfits and say this me I go wear and boom. So I go through some trends and I say wait. Me have them no remember me have them till my son that I say, I'm like them one. Even my son start take out my trains and I ask me about them and my shoes and I try to explain them, say me like them one, I buy them one about 4 or 5 years ago, me wear them like 2 times and it's not saying me never wear them again, but it's just yeah, for me, them
I'm not that bad.
Then we feature back again.
No, I'm not that bad.
That, you see, let me tell you something. And I decided something when I say I got to do this, and I say I got to actually do a video about it because I'm into my shoes, my trainers, obviously. You know, that's something I like. Clothes wise, like, yo, brother, I could have on a Primark t-shirt. Real talk, like this is not Primark, but I could have on like a simple t-shirt. But my shoes always are something where I always take pride in. Always. And I just some stay from a long time. So yeah, man, it's good to have the options.
So you say that's you now? Yeah?
No, I'm not that bad. But I just, you know what it is?
It's nice.
I got a bug now where, but I'll get like maybe exclusive trainers. So if I know that they got a drop now coming out, it's like and what happened was I was outside the Adidas place and I didn't realize that they were doing I was on the phone to you.
Yes.
This is how old I am. I was on the phone to Yardie, yeah. I just saw a queue outside this little Adidas shop, a little small one. Like, what are they queuing up for? They said, oh, Yeezys are dropping today. It's a blood clot. Because the ones that I saw online, I said, they're releasing them today. So I said, I'm going to queue up now. So I queue up, but what happened is people had gone into the raffle already and been allocated their trainers, but they had some...
What?
They don't even listen, brother. They're limited. Only certain people can get them. Yeah. So now... So people are queuing up, but I never knew what they were queuing up for. Yeah. So I'm queuing up for these trainers now because I said, right, yeah, man, let me treat myself. So I'm queuing up now. I'm talking to Yardie on the phone, and then by the time I get to the front now, the guy said, oh no, like those people that are on this queue, they got their trainers already allocated. If you want to go into another raffle for like a few that are left over, like for people that don't pick up their trainers, then we'll call you if we got your size and if we pick your number. That's how bad it is. So when I got to the front, I said, so I told the man my size, whatever, blah blah. When the man showed me the trainers, I said, but that's not the trainers that I thought I was getting, because they bring them out every couple of weeks or every month or every 2 months.
Yeah.
But they were new, innit? So I said, all right, let me put my name down. Get which call? They said when I went back, they said they only had 2 size 7.5. I thought I could just cut out the toe.
But most people buy them just to sell them.
But that's the thing. So you buy them. Listen to me.
Yeah.
The ones that I'm hoping to get. Yeah. I saw them online. They are 170. I saw them online for £600. £600.
I've seen some Jordans online for like $5,000.
Yeah, man. Yo, Yeezys, the last set of Yeezys that him did with Nike, the Red October, them call them.
Yeah, they're mad money. Yes.
Probably at 20 grand.
Yeah.
You know what's mad, yeah? If we had this foresight, because when I was a youth, you know, I had all the Nikes, all the classic trainers.
If you just kept them in the box.
Just kept them in the box and not wear them.
There's a guy that was in a paper, a young guy, he's 17, dropped out of school. He's buying and selling trainers. He bought a pair of the ones from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
For 45 grand.
He bought them for 45 grand.
Bought them for 40. But obviously he didn't really pay for them. Yeah. So he's like a broker kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
So
buy and sell.
But he's got the money from this person to get these, basically. He made 17 grand on one pair of trainers. 17-year-old guy.
Gee.
17 years old.
I'm in the wrong game.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
They're sweating, mixing tunes.
Imagine how much work you got to do to make 17 grand and he said one pair of trainers.
And they didn't see or touch?
I don't think he did.
He probably just...
But you're not getting trainers in ICOs.
No. You're not gonna see them in JD. Yeah.
But with that's the thing with the general sales as well. Like, yo, when you go out in the shops, general sales is like, even though you feel like you want to go out and look for something, you just think, it look like hard work.
Yeah, but
when you look through the sales part, how it just look, you look on the amount of people, you look at the queue.
You know what?
Boy.
Yeah, but you know what? You have to know how to sell shop. I didn't know how to sell shop before. You know what I used to do? So I'd go out and all I'm looking at was how much it used to be and how much it is now. That was the only requirement I had.
Do you know how much fucking clothes I got? Just for £10.
Shit that don't fit me properly.
Yeah.
Fucked up colours.
Because of the price. £30. From 90.
Right, that's
Give me that.
Right, that's it.
Foolish shit.
And I'll never wear it.
Me give people a tip. You can listen to this. Obviously everybody can listen to it. A tip, is buy your winter jacket in the sales.
That's right.
Buy your winter jacket in sale.
Yeah.
Because you will get a good top quality jacket where you probably even like a lot, but like me have one where I'm gonna buy a couple years ago where original price I think was 400 and it dropped down to 125. So that was
you're gonna wear it.
I'm still happy.
You're not, bro.
Yeah, I'm not grow no more. Let's not lose some weight. But I'm just saying, it's like when you think about it, it's a top quality jacket, lasts long, warm. So winter jackets are one of the best thing for buying.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Let it go, to be honest.
No, I'm gonna
have
to.
No, honestly, it's the best thing you can
do. Are you an online shopper or do you go shop?
No, go ahead.
Women fucking online. It's them that's smashing up the planet. Forget about the cows farting up the place. It's women.
My woman make me do the online thing. I don't really like it because right now, I go I'm there, I wait upon something and it don't reach.
Yeah, but that's right. And also, when it reaches, you don't even know if it's gonna fit you good.
I don't even want it again.
But convenience, innit? But you're right. It is messing up. But you know, some people, listen, just to quickly go off topic. Some people wish away their own job, you know. Now, I got this account, and this bank account, and this particular account, I have to use the machine, the cash point, to do all the inside the bank. They do all your online banking in there. But I've got this money to put in the bank. Big long queue. So I go over to the lady and I say to the lady, can I put this money in the account? She's telling me use that.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, you idiot. You're just you're wishing your own job away. Yeah. Stop forcing the computers and these things to take over your job. And that's what literally we're doing. Like,
but I like the machine, though.
Yeah, the machines are convenience, but they literally like self-checkouts, all of these things here, self-checkouts, all of these self-help things, they're just wishing away people's job. And the fact that people don't support the high street, literally, like, we're just wishing away jobs.
But can't you see the high streets? Have a look at the shops. They're all shutting down.
They're because no one goes
there. They're all closing down.
No one goes there.
Listen,
that's on a ghost town.
No one goes there.
Trust me, what I'm telling you. You see, the next 10 years, you're gonna see high streets.
High streets.
They're gonna look horrific.
Empty shop.
They're gonna look really bad.
Up and graffiti.
Why would any business, if they can make money online, why would they have a shop? Yeah. Why would they have a shop?
There's no clothes shop that make money like
ASOS
and ASOS and that. And
they don't have no shops.
Their overheads are not the same.
They don't have no shop. Just a warehouse.
That's right.
Warehouse.
And then they've got people packing.
And the shops them have the warehouse as well.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right. But it'll get worse because remember they were talking not too long ago about drides as well, delivering, doing some
dropping off your stuff. Yeah.
So you can have drides. That means it. What? Drides.
Drones.
Drones, what them be? Drides, drones, I don't know.
You're a proper Yardie, you know.
What them be? The drones.
Droids.
Yeah.
Mr. The drides. The drides them.
Same thing, man. Same different.
What's he say?
Drides are from Star Wars when they're actually
Dreads.
robots as well, like fight war.
Yeah.
So it's same similar thing. Yeah. But they
deliveries.
So the delivery man them are lose
their job. I think they started doing it somewhere. They were piloting it somewhere.
In America, man.
They're piloting it somewhere where they had it in like an automated thing. It weren't in the air though. It was on the ground, and delivering it. And it's like in a secure box that you can't open. And then you have to. I don't know whether you have to sign for it and then you collect it.
They're doing driverless cars.
There was a video.
And then they're doing driverless Ubers.
Didn't you see the video where the man put a gun on a drone them and fly it? Like one man put a gun on it and fly and fire it
and shoot.
On the Dride.
Yeah, no, on the drone. On the drone, man. Yeah.
Oh, he put a gun on it. And
touch it and I can fly around with it. And then remember them had the drone where locked down the airport.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The idiot them. Yo.
But Olin, so listen, if they do all of this, let's just have a look into the future, yeah. And droids are delivering
your job's
stuff.
fucked. Your job's fucked.
Why is that?
Because you can replicate a DJ.
No, you can't.
You can replicate a DJ.
No,
you see the man a DJ.
No, you can't.
Sorry to cut.
Don't believe that.
In Africa, there's a DJ out there that is killing it right now, very famous, and they call him iPhone DJ. It's a man with just him phone.
Yeah, with software and stuff.
Just the DJ. They got
apps. They got
the
apps
app that I can download right now, and he must shut down place and win awards out there and everything. So,
but the point is, it still has to be someone doing it.
Eventually.
Go on, what you say?
Actually, no.
Go on, tell me.
If I programmed something, I can play music mixed.
No, but the difference is it's about reading the crowd.
I hear you.
Don't take away my one little thing. The one little thing with me. You want to take
one thing that you can't replace humor.
Of course you can.
No, you're mad. You can't replace a stand-up comedian.
You know, of course you can.
You're mad.
Everybody will just go into the place and just watch Fresh Prince and rerun.
No, bro. Your job's jeopardized. We're all right. Me and Yardie, we're good. We're good. So you better try and make.
Start.
I'm
gonna sell some dreads.
Some dreads, and what you need to do is maybe create like your own vegan chicken or something like that.
There's too much of that stuff. But what I might do, I might put on the boxing match between Yardie and Katie Hopkins.
That'll make her money.
That'll make a good money.
Then I don't have to worry about.
I think Yardie would lose to that.
I definitely will for the rematch.
Yeah, that's right. Go for the rematch.
In Saudi,
like KSI. I think one more topic. So
we have a dilemma. No dilemma.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we have a dilemma this week? Actually,
no dilemmas this week.
I
didn't put anything out. I'll put it out for next week.
No dilemma. Okay, because I like those. I don't know. I know there's people that
we got a dilemma from Sophie Beth, and she says that her man cheated on her and had 4 children out of road, and now wants to take her out for Valentine's. What should she do?
I can't believe that Sophie was it?
Sophie,
yep, Sophie Beth.
I can't believe she's asking the question, because that's not your man. That ain't someone who you want to be on a date with.
No.
That ain't someone who you can trust. That ain't someone you want to have in your life. That ain't someone that you should see again.
4 times. He has zero respect for you.
And she ain't got no kids for him.
She got that's mad.
She ain't got no kids for him, but he's had 4 kids out the road.
Do you imagine, like, you see, all right, a friend of mine one time, he had 4 daughters, and his woman really wanted to give him a son. He really wanted a son. And like, they kept trying. That's why they had so many daughters, because they just kept trying.
Yeah.
Anyway, he went out a road.
Oh God.
Bam.
Got a son.
That the woman was more vexed.
That other woman gave him a son.
The other gal gave him a son. Devastated her. Mash her up. I used to work with this brother years ago, and it was like the defining moment was like I got someone pregnant. And it was like, devastating. But then it was like,
I got a boy.
It's a boy. And it's mash her up. So imagine this Sophie can't have children. Because if they had to have been together a long amount of time for him to have 4 youths, unless he just had them all in 1 year with 4 different girls.
She never actually said if I with 4 different.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's with one person,
that's
over a period of time, then he just keep giving you one. You
can't have him around you.
You're not his main gal.
No, you can't have him around you. No. Get rid of him.
Just don't go out on Valentine's.
I think she should go out on Valentine's. Listen to me. I think you should take him up on Valentine's offer. Tell him all the things you want, all the things you need. Take advantage of it and just make it be the last time. But just get everything caught out.
I wouldn't advise that. Like some man, they buy things and pay for things and they expect things. So I wouldn't send no one down that. I wouldn't send no one down that road.
Listen to me, sir. Listen, hear this.
It might get sticky at the end of the night.
No, it won't get sticky. It won't get sticky at the end of the night. Listen. She obviously, for them have this conversation about Valentine's and she's still entertaining some kind of conversation. It must get like a pum pum same way. So nothing wrong having the night. You give him the pum pum for the last time. But you just make sure you secure something. You know?
I feel like
the guy's bad
revenge,
for you.
Revenge.
I feel like he's. I don't think she can win with sex, and she can win with going on a date. She can't win.
She's always gonna lose.
She's always gonna lose because that's his domain. He's used those same things and done this. So she has to beat him by ignoring him.
So she got to get 4 picking now.
No, just not be with this guy. This guy means you know well. It doesn't mean you know good at all. It doesn't mean you nothing. Like, he's literally breaking your heart.
It's bad news. It's bad news. It's bad news, man.
That is bad.
Yeah, just get rid of him, man. The guy is he don't need him in your life. It's 2020.
Shouldn't even have him number.
We're in a new year, new decade. Like, new start.
Let that go. All right, let me ask you a question. I know someone who's got a child out of road, but hasn't told his woman because he's scared of the repercussions.
Ross.
And his woman, his baby, I don't know, maybe approaching 4.
And how long's he been with his woman?
all the time, the whole time.
Oh, he cheated on her.
Yeah, yes, and he just.
Oh God.
And I was telling him, bruv, just come clean before the baby's born. Just come clean. Just let it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it now, because it's less of a deception than if you say it like 10 years time. Oh yeah. Because
has he got kids with his woman?
Yeah. And the kids are roughly the same age.
Oh God!
So like, while his girl was pregnant, this other girl was pregnant.
Oh God! So and this other girl knows.
But
I don't know the situation with the other girl. Okay. All I know is that his woman, who he lived with, and that's his woman, don't know nothing.
Fucking
now.
Heck.
My advice to him, obviously, I've never been in that situation. I'm just saying, bro, you should come clean. I've been saying it all the time. Come clean.
He ain't gonna come clean.
But now he can't come clean. But then it's having an effect because he doesn't even really want to see the baby.
Well, he can't spend time with the baby because then his missus is gonna be like, "Where you going? What's going on?"
But the advice I want now isn't necessarily just for him. It's for anyone in that situation. What should men do? Because I feel like they put themselves, and even women, say like a woman knows that the baby's not
be the dad.
Yeah, like when is the right time to talk?
You know
fucked up already.
There's no perfect time. Like you said, the earlier the better. The earlier the better. But I'll be honest, people talk themselves out of things. If people don't have to face something, they don't face it. Listen,
that's true.
I grew up, with just me and my brother. Just me and my brother. Me and my mum and dad. That was it. There's 8 years between me and my brother. Only when my dad passed, I find out I had 2 sisters in between us. In between. This time, my mum and dad been together for this whole time, And then that was at the funeral. Then
were they there?
They were there at the funeral, and the mum come up to me and told me at the funeral.
Did your mum know?
My mum never knew nothing.
Ross Clark. They were at the funeral. That means he's been seeing them.
Listen to me. If I tell you the story, it's fucking deep, brother.
Yeah. That must be the worst place, because that must have been really devastating on your mum.
Well, she didn't know. I never told her for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. I said to the mum. I said to the other mum, listen. I had to put her to one side. I said, listen.
Don't talk to my mum.
This ain't the right place for this. But I'm the eldest. I'm the eldest son, eldest grandchild and eldest child on both sides. So she come to me and said, "Oh, it's about 2 sisters." So anyway, years later now, I find out I got a next brother and sister as well, and my
Father
sister.
What's this now? Tomas Brownie.
And my sister, my youngest sister.
Like him there selling wood.
My youngest sister.
Not for free.
For free. My youngest sister is younger than my eldest son.
Oh wow.
So he had a child when my first son was born. Listen, but this was all skullduggery.
Yeah.
That I never knew about. So till how bad it was, my sisters went to secondary school. The closest school to where I lived was where they went. But I never went to that school.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, why didn't I go to that school?
That's why.
Maybe because send him
Yeah. Send him down.
That school's not good. Send him.
In case you and your sister them go wild soup.
And they say, right, Brown. Yeah.
But no, they had a different surname, obviously, innit? Yeah. They had their mum's name.
Yeah, okay.
But
they were the same woman?
They were with the same woman, yeah. So he had 6 kids with 3 different women.
So he had 3 different relationships?
Basically.
Wow.
Listen, if I tell you...
The thing is, when I was a youth, sorry to cut you, I used to rate men like that.
Nah, man.
I'll tell you exactly, I got the story. My brethren, I could say the name, Tyrone, Tyrone was my friend from primary school. Me and him was close. Anyway, one day, he's like, my brother's coming around. So I'm like, right, cool. And then Junior come around. Bro, Junior is our age.
The same age as him?
Yeah, we were 9. I just didn't get it. We're all 9. How is your brother 9? Tyrone's born February the 5th. Junior's born February the 7th. How? I don't understand this. What's happening? They say, yeah, we got the same dad. My dad, I was like, your dad's I want to be like that. I didn't understand it.
Yeah, of course you don't, at that age.
How? That don't make sense. I've never ever got it, but I used to always that is. It's only when I got older, that like it got broken down.
Because you understand, man, it's a bad thing.
They want to stereotype it to a lot of Caribbean man as well, especially Jamaica man. They must say, yeah man, Jamaica man always have it, and there's a lot of women that do accept it in the culture as well. So them know that I'm my next baby mother over there. So
my mum would have kicked him out. She knew. My mum would never stood for that shit.
But
never.
You see, you say kick him out, yeah. You feel like not your mother, but just in general, in that situation, a woman knowing that, saying, him have 2 daughters there with a different woman, and him have another daughter and son there, and she find out. You feel that because she knows that he has had that happening, the kick out would happen, or she would then want to try, stay, sir. You feel like some woman do that, like
because some woman like the prize.
Kicking out means
you send him to
he's going to one. He has options.
Right. I hear what you say.
They must know.
My mum would have kicked him out.
Yeah.
My mum would have.
Did it change the way your mum?
Yeah.
Thinks about your
but
dad?
it's tarnished because remember he'd passed, you know.
She can't
even confront him.
Beat him.
So the amount of
can't even wake him up.
Anger, that's it. That you understand? She can't do nothing.
She want to kill him.
Yeah, imagine. So you imagine that but imagine you with someone for 30 odd years. And then they're dead, and you find out this.
It's mad.
Feel like a lie.
Mad deception. So, do you have a relationship with your sisters? And has your mum met them, or did she?
Yeah,
refuse?
my mum's met them.
Oh, your mum's good.
Yeah,
because I know some women would refuse.
Yeah, no, my mum, she's not like that. My mum's met them, and tried to just because as well, you know. But that's her, and also that's her kind of link. Where it's like, Ross, I got to meet them because he's gone now, so. I can only find out. So what was your relationship like with him, or how? When would you see? Do you understand?
She has store information for when she meet him back.
Yeah.
When she got even 2 of them up there.
Listen, when Papa passed, where them 2 catch up there, that day it's gonna rain down there. Trust me.
Your father do whole work for God.
What?
Don't kill her.
Yeah.
Please, God.
Trust me, man.
I see it and we fight tomorrow.
He's got a problem because like it's a lot of unanswered questions, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot. Man. There's a lot of unanswered questions. It's just
that's why your friend, I feel like maybe you need to do it earlier than later, because again, is like him say 30 plus years, and then she finds out, so she think the whole relationship was a lie. Me don't know. She probably don't know who the real person is.
Yeah,
when
man.
you say I go so that means that we don't know where you did really I go. So your friend, the longer him leave it, the worse you get. And especially now, back then. You might not find out. It was easier to hide.
Yeah,
things.
you could.
Now, as we say with social media and how things work nowadays.
Yeah.
By the time that child reached 10, that child is gonna be sending out messages because you can find people now.
Yeah,
you can find family now.
Yeah.
He definitely needs to. I've been saying, but I think it's just gone too far, and for him, it's just gone too.
He
far.
Don't know how to.
Doesn't know how to address it. Like. It's mad.
Because that's a serious talk.
But it's mad.
That's a serious talk.
He should have sat down at the time, because I feel like there was so many things that his girl was pregnant, and
you can't tell her why you're pregnant.
No, but like you say it early, and then
after the child's born.
And then you utilize the moment that you lot are in. Like
I think the only thing can save
him. You know what I'm saying? Like doing it. You need. I just feel like you have to do it early.
Yeah, but remember, okay.
Because this is what he did. The same thing that you sound like you're gonna go to is like, well, the baby just born, so I don't want to do it yet. No, then the baby turn 1 is like the baby just starting to walk. No, but
I was just about to say, at every stage he's gonna make an excuse.
That's what he's done.
At every stage he's gonna make an excuse. Because he's buying time.
Yeah, he's like,
he's buying time.
Now the baby's turning look, she's just going to school now. So don't want to mess up the school.
Yeah. He's buying time. Yeah. He's got to be a man. He's got to sit down and take whatever repercussions come. And he should have been saving money just in case she does kick him out.
All right.
For the past 4 years.
Do you think? Sorry, I know. Like this is the last bit of the question.
Yeah, because it's late. Yeah.
Do you think that if the girl leaves him now, 4 years later, 5 years since obviously the conception, and but he hasn't done anything since. Do you think that she's right to leave him?
Yes. If that's how she feels. I'm not saying she should leave him, but if she feels like she can leave him, it's justified.
Yeah.
That other girl never got pregnant after sleeping with her once. Yeah. Very unlikely.
Oh yeah, very unlikely.
So the deception wasn't just like oh my God, I had a moment of madness. he had some form of relationship with this other girl
behind your back.
That's gonna sit. You can't.
So then it's all a lie. Like what you were saying. Like she might feel like it's all a lie.
Yeah.
I think that's his fear.
He might have to just come out clean, say what it is, because that I feel like as much as the woman will be hurt and probably anger, maybe kick him out, maybe done, but the fact that he came and just say it how it is and
she never had to find out.
She can have a bit of respect for your honesty about it.
But that's the only saving grace he's gonna have. But if you don't tell her, you ain't even got that.
You don't have that.
You don't even have the respect from her.
Let me tell you, when a woman find out something against you, whoa.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
problems. World War III bad.
You feel Donald Trump? No, he's got a problem on his hands. He's got a problem. I don't know what his relationship's like with his girl, but if he wants to be with her, he has to tell her.
Yeah, 100%.
He ain't got no choice. He has to tell her at some point.
100%. But now listening to.
But look at you. You're getting uncomfortable for him.
Now listening to what your dad done, he might be like, if I go first, it's cool. So he might just take his time and buy time.
Yeah, but do you know what's funny? See my dad, didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't eat meat. The healthiest person you'd ever meet. And then one day, just dropped dead. Everybody said, Winston just dead, so me not understand. Stress. Do you know how much stress that was?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Listen.
Especially, imagine.
Stress.
He might have
making vegan food. They might
have literally been, because we're assuming that everyone knew about everyone apart from your mum. But he might have been, some men. Some men meet women and say to them that they're single.
No, but my sisters knew about
into relationships.
Yeah.
No, but my sisters.
Wherever the man live, let me tell you something. Wherever the man live, everybody else outside the other families will know.
Should know,
but they will know.
But there's some men are so stupid and they lie at the beginning and they can't get out the lie.
Yeah.
Do you understand? When you meet if you got your woman and you meet a woman and you tell her that you're single, and then it gets too deep, they stay with what they started with. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that but some men men do that.
I understand that way as well, but I feel like the man would do like in that situation where at home them have them wife. They married?
Who, my mom and dad?
Yeah, have him wife, 2 children. If him now go out a road, go mess about, more time out at, like I'm not gonna put up a percentage, but most of the time they got that woman that he mess about with will eventually know, say, yo, me have a wife at home.
Yeah, that's right.
Because she wonder why you can't stay.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 ladies,
they knew about us. But
so that they have a night worker.
No, but listen.
They got down.
No. Let me tell you how it worked out.
They live for man.
No, but I'll be honest. Do you know what?
Milk man.
I know this sounds.
Vegan milk. Kind of.
The first 2, I can kind of understand how they happen because he was young. He had me when he was 21.
Okay.
He's a young man. So when he had my first sister, he might have been 23.
Okay, I get
24. That I can kind of get my head around. Things. Then the second one, he was 26.
Yeah.
I can get my head around it. But that's the conversation I had to have with my mum.
Yeah. But the ones when he was 40.
No, you're fucking mad, brother. But he was over 40.
Yeah, because you
understand? So, so the first 2, I had to explain to my mum, like, he was a young man. He married young, whatever. Men are men. Like, he's young. He had to grow out of that. You can't. Any woman who catches a man at 21 or 19 when they met or whatever, and you marry at 21, the likelihood of him staying 100% faithful through the whole relationship, that's rare. He just took it too far and had children and had families outside, and it come back to bite him. And then, but I can't justify then the last 2 because you're a big man now. How you getting up in that situation and go through all that stress in your life and then do the same thing again?
It's mad. Imagine that big 50 changing nappies and that secretly. You going out.
What I'm saying. I was looking at my dad, he's got shit on his sleeve. What the fuck's that come from? Like,
you're a picnic there, man.
Right. Yeah, man, it's mad.
Teach your boy to wipe them body.
Anyway, listen, that's podcast number 53. First one of the year for 2020. Thank you very much for joining us.
We're out.
Peace.
Yeah.